Okay, so getting back to Marchbanks, he's been doing really good this year, and unfortunately, I think he's sitting out the final 3 rounds of the championship. I think he has some sickness going on right now, and which is holding him back. I think they said ever since Washougal, I was hearing Phil Nicoletti talk about it, and he's kind of been off, but before that, he was doing really good, and he was up there battling with the factory guys in Supercross and outdoors.
Yeah, he's right there in the mix. I mean, I think that's good proof for the team, too, that the bike can do it. And that's awesome. I'm glad to see kind of a privateers team getting some more support and getting riders like Marchbanks. That's a top talent rider, top-tier rider, him. Joey Crown, too. That guy don't get enough credit, I don't think. I mean, they got a lot of good riders over there, so it's cool. I think that's another reason they're getting the support is because the sponsors see the talent in these kids they got. And, I'm excited to see. That's good. I'm glad to hear that Marchbanks has re-signed with them, and hopefully, Crown can get back over there, too, and show what he's made of next year.
No, for sure. And we're talking a couple episodes ago with Joey Crown, and he wasn't sure if he's going to sign again with Club because it was just a 1-year deal this year. And he wants to. He said, he was saying how he loves the bike, that they're really improving. He's been with them for a while now, ever since they were racing up in Canada a few years ago when they were merged with Redemption Racing. And then they even merged with Traders after that, and he said the bike keeps on getting better and better every year, and he's really pumped on what they have going on, and he was hoping that they'll re-sign him again. But it's really cool to see that there's teams like that. We have Phoenix Racing Honda, you got the Chaparral FXR Honda that Shock is on, along with Mumford there, that if you're a factory rider and you get caught, like a lot of guys unfortunately are, like you can fall back on some of these teams that you're not going to get paid that much, let's say, but like you're given a good bike and to go out there and compete.
Give an opportunity to get seen again. They give yourself they give you a chance to get there every weekend. Give you a platform to build off of a bike and team to work around. I'm really glad to see some support teams like that popping up these last couple of years. I hope that trend continues upward. Twisted Tea seems like he kind of coming in there even, and seeing some new outside sponsors, and I know the Club MX team has a bunch of outside sponsors that helps that team keep going. So it's really, really good to see. And it gives riders like Marchbanks and these guys a place to, if something goes wrong on the first pro ride, maybe get a chance to rebuild and come back. It's not over just because one team cuts you or have a bad year. It ain't got to be the end of the story for you. It gives you a chance to bounce back and keep going.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate for Marchbanks because you're talking how he turned pro at a really young age, and from like what he's been through and all the races he's done over the last couple of years, you think he's older than he is, and actually was looking up his age, and he's only 19 right now. And it's like,
yeah, he is.
It's crazy.
Young. They moved him up for real. That's what I thought. Like it's crazy. Like with Bowman, even it's like you're at KTM, like they put these kids and families in situations, and it's like you got one shot at it. You better hope everything goes perfect, And it's crazy to think how cutthroat it is, but it's a business, I guess, for the teams at the end of the day, and you gotta be there to perform. But I'm really glad for Marchbanks to see him getting another chance to rebuild like he has, and that's good. I think it gives other riders too, maybe some of these younger kids that get a chance to look around and see, okay, maybe things can go bad and come back for a year or two, and keep going and get on a team again and get another ride, keep earning some good results.
Yeah, and he might even be 20 now since the last time I looked it up a couple months ago, but still, like, let's say he's 20 years old.
Super young.
And that would be the same age as Levi Kitchen, and Levi Kitchen just made his pro debut a couple months ago. I believe it was at Redbud, right before he went back for Loretta's. And to think of all of, like, even Jet, like, Jet's been through a lot, or not Faulkner, but Marchbanks, brain fart there. Marchbanks has been through so much, and he's the same age as Kitchen, and Kitchen's is just making his pro debut. So it's crazy.
Marchbanks already been in it, and think of all the stuff he's gone through, and all the people. If you look back to the results, I'm not exactly sure on the races he missed, but I feel like one year he didn't race outdoors at all. Like his rookie year, he missed his rookie year, and he missed some because of injury. And like the next year, he didn't race but a couple and got hurt. And then he definitely got hurt in the Supercross last year and didn't race none of them. So it's like, man, this guy's won in the races. He's out of the 15 or so races he has racing the pro, he's won 1 or 2 of them. He's been on the podium, and you're going to cut him just because, no telling what goes on behind the scenes, but it's just riders like that talent level to get cut so quickly.